Alright guys, welcome back to part 4 of Xenogears. So when we last left off, the village was destroyed, Faye got into his gear and blew it up. Then we went through the forest where we met up with Elly, who we rescued from a dragon, and Faye got his gear back, and then broke it again. So now we are on our way to the city of Dazil in the desert of Ava, where we can hopefully find some parts to repair Faye's gear. Ignis is the name of the continent that they're on. So right now it's just basically explore. There's a couple of scenes to see here and a couple things to obtain. Nothing too crazy though. Okay. So there really isn't a lot that we want to get. Now the way the shop system works is that you choose what you want and you hit left and right to add or remove items from your list, basically. And let's see. Go ahead and buy a fencing cap and a power ring for Faye, and that's really all we need. And then once you've decided that you've gotten everything you want, you just hit X to select, and that's it. Now we're not really going to equip Citan with that much stuff because he's actually going to be leading the party in a little bit. see, this guy should have some items for us to buy. The Physical and Mental, they remove status effects. Honestly, they're really not that helpful, because most status effects are so minor that you really don't even notice them. But what we can do is we can pick up a few more Aqua Souls and a Survival Tent, because the healing items are very important. At this point in the game, healing items are going to be important, because we want to be able to survive our encounters. Granted, enemies will drop healing items, but you can't always rely on it. Where is the bar? No, that's not it. This should be it. Yep, here we go. That is Big Joe. This is not the only time we're going to be seeing him. We'll go more into Big Joe later in the game, when he starts actually having some vague semblance of importance to the plot. You'll understand what I mean when we get there. And here is the Ethos shop where Citan mentioned earlier that we should be able to get the parts to fix Weltall. And of course, only half the area has loaded. There we go. Just don't fix it. Fortunately, Citan has logic bombed Faye into complying. Alright, so... there should be a gear shop somewhere around here with a save point. And that's not it. This should be it. Nope. Okay, I have no idea where I am. That's safe. What's to stop somebody from just running off with it? Uh-oh, pirates. Well, let's go save Doc. And he's already gone. That was terrible. Alright, let's go into the desert and find Doc. Well, first let's go fight some dudes. Alright. And into the desert we go. Follow the jumping gears. Right off the bat into a battle. Alright, we need to heal. Faye actually gets a healing spell a little later on that only works on himself, called Inner Healing, but I don't have it yet. I think he learns it at level 10 if I remember correctly. Alright, let's actually look at the face status real quick. One other thing you can do, no, actually, first we got a brief cutscene. Oh, well, UFOs. Aliens. Well, that's a thing. Hey, it's the jumping gears again. Thank you, crazy UFO thing. No, actually, one thing you can do on the status screen, under the skills section, you can actually see how far along you are into learning death blows. So as you can see, Faye is actually at 100% of the experience necessary to learn both his first two, or both level 5 death blows. But I can't actually learn them until he reaches the appropriate level, because each death blow also requires a level to be met. Once a death blow's experience has reached at least 50%, each individual button press or attack for experience required counts towards a percentage of it. So, for example, the 3-button death blows, each attack on them counts towards 1/3 of the experience required. Hagan is a 2-button death blow with square X, so the square experience and the X experience each count towards 50%. But a death blow skill will not actually show up on this list until you reach at least 50% experience for it. So we've still got a while to go before Faye learns any of his other death blows, like any of the 6 AP ones, which we'll be getting eventually. Let's go ahead and pop a Hob Jerky so that we don't have to worry about using it for health. Now the other thing is, you can only learn one ability per level. So if you happen to meet the requirements for multiple abilities, you will, or actually, sorry, one ability per fight. So if you happen to meet the requirements for multiple abilities, you will actually have to wait until later fights to actually get those abilities. So right now I am just spending time building up experience for the level 6 death blows. Or the level 6 and level 7 death blows. So that way later on in the game, because Faye has the lowest death blow learning curve, he'll be that much more prepared to actually learn them when he gets to that point. But even if you meet 100, or even if you meet the experience for learning the level 7 death blows, they won't actually show up until you reach the point in the game where you can get 7 AP, which is not until, well, probably about 1/2 to 2/3 of the way through the first disc, which is where the majority of the game actually takes place. How much more experience does Faye need to level up? 53. Okay, one or two more fights should get it. Now, the funny thing is, due to a glitch in the game, the second square attack does not actually count towards death blow experience, so there is no actual reason to ever use it. Well, except if you're trying to activate a death blow. Alright, he's leveled up. And he has now learned a new death blow, and he's also gotten his inner healing ability. So yeah, level 10 is where you get the 5th AP point. Level 22 is the 6th AP point, and then level 50 is the 7th, once you've reached the part where it unlocks. Hey, motorcycles! And... hijacked. Yes, just leave the guy stranded in the desert to die. You're such a hero, Faye. Oh, now what? Oh. Hi. This seems bad. No. Well, and now they're dead. Oh, well, okay, so much for them being dead. Alright, let's go beat down some guys. And thanks to Dodge's repair job, Weltall is at full health and fuel, so we can actually just fight them. You actually want to conserve fuel here, so just use like normal strong attacks. And do not use booster. Because the boss fight that I was mentioning before is actually going to be coming up in a little bit. And while you can't actually die of damage on that fight, you'll see why. And now, as you can see, we have a new death blow for a level 1 death blow. Extra AR is pretty much exactly what it looks like. It's extra armor, which can be equipped to gear, or to your gear. Oh, it's that guy again.
Who are you? Me? Right. I know you. You killed her. Her?
Hmm.
No. It wasn't. Not me. You coward.
Oh, there's some mind rape for you. Oh, he gets his own theme music too? Well, this can't be good. Oh, well, great. Deicide. That's always a good plan. You actually do get to find out what happened to Faye's father later on, but that'll come when it actually matters. And now we get to the boss fight that I was warning you about. This is the Sandworm. It is annoying. It's not hard. But it is very annoying. And you'll see why in just a little bit. So Graf runs away, and he leaves us to deal with this. So the worm actually really doesn't do that much damage. But it has a very annoying thing where every time you attack it, it absorbs fuel. 60 fuel to be specific. Doesn't do anything with this fuel, it just absorbs it. So it will run you out of fuel. Now, the worm doesn't actually have a lot of health, it just is that it takes quite a bit of, or you can only damage it with death blows and ether attacks. And it counterattacks no matter what you do. But yeah, as you can see, like if you actually Hadouken this thing, it takes forever. Now imagine actually having to do that in without having learned any death blows. Yeah, it's highly unpleasant. I actually have time to just turn on booster and say to screw it. Fortunately, the next time you get into a gear fight, Weltall will be fully healed, so you don't have to. You don't actually have to worry about running low here. And like I said, the one doesn't have a lot of health. It just takes a while to kill. Actually, I believe another shot of another guided shot should actually kill it. Because it only has about 200 HP. Yep, it's dead. Yay, I'm leveled up. Nope. Oh, they're back. And he just doesn't care. Incarceration! We have another dream sequence.
Let us join together.
This will be important later.
I never thought we'd meet again like this. It must be fate. How ironic. But I'll never let you have him. even if it kills me.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and save here, and I'm going to call it a night. So tune in on Tuesday when we continue our quest through Xenogears. Alright guys, have a good night. See you next time.